Starter sets them in motion from the 1400, a very untidy beginning, but I can tell you, Graduate pinged the machine. He's been here, he's done it before, and he's very alert, straight into his stride. Graduate goes on. La Optimist is moving around runners. Sovereign Soldier's a little bit free in the early stages. Bravo Zulu, the white headgear to the inside. Taranaki, Dragita's on the outside. First Crusade just had to be steadied around runners. The Private is racing strong to the outside. Towards the inside, Dante's Rock. Black Mariner got about 5 lengths to make up. Midnight further back with Yarrowman. La Optimist now goes on by a half a length from Graduate towards the inside. Dragita is looming large, got his length and a half to hunt down. Sovereign Soldiers between them. Bravo Zulu, the white headgear, sits quietly towards the inside. Taranaki looking for a way through. Reminders for First Crusade. Homeward bound, Graduate about to be popped the question. On the outside, Dragita. All the while, Bravo Zulu could be dangerous on the inside, the white headgear. Dragita comes home strongly on the outside. First Crusade, Graduate's not done for, coming back for more inside the 200. Graduate, Bravo Zulu's on the inside. Graduate by a head. Bravo Zulu's on the inside. Graduate with his head in front from Bravo Zulu. And Graduate going great balls of fire to win it. Bravo Zulu second. Taranaki, Dragita and First Crusade in photos for the minor spots. The talk was good for Graduate, the son of Oratorio. And this from the Dennis Bosch stable for the Fire Racing Trust. Alesh Naidu, Pippa Mickleborough bred the Graduate. Graduate comes home and Anton Marcus finds more. Number 7, Graduate by 3 parts of a length. Top of the lane, Anton Marcus asked him to run, and the fact that he'd been here before, he'd had a look-see at the course, stands him in good stead. So well done prep there from the Dennis Bosch stable. Graduate wins. Bravo Zulu second, very, very tight. Maybe Taranaki on the inside, splitting them Dragita, and closest to us, First Crusade. That's the running of the first race. Number 7, Graduate, makes a successful debut going the 1400 meter trip. He does run around inside the 300. He runs on to Sovereign Soldier for a stride or two. He now starts to run green to the outside into the left-handed stick. Dragita's one off the outside, and Bravo Zulu was always menacing with the white blinkers, but Graduate fends them off the last 75 meters. He goes on in a titanic struggle to win the first race. Back to the studio.
Well, it's a smart introduction for the son of Oratorio, number 7, Graduate, Dennis Bosch and Anton Marcus teaming up for owner Alesh Naidu. Well onto the breeder as well, Pippa Mickleborough, initially bought for 3.2 million, but Alesh purchased this from trainer Mike Azzi. Let's get trainer Dennis Bosch into the office. And of course, when Dennis is dressed to the nines, he is one to follow. But he's saddling out some lovely babies recently, Dennis. I'm really impressed. You've got some nice young horses.
Yeah, well, first of all, you've got to thank your clients for that. Alesh, a big supporter in the game. I don't have a lot of his horses. People think I do. It's about time he gives me some more. But getting back to this horse, good ride by Anton. It's always difficult first time out. You knew about this horse. He's a smart horse. He needed a lot of time, before we raced him. And when we decided to race him, I said to Alesh, when is the right time? He's had his time. He's a 3-year-old now. If he's worth his salt, he needs to come out. So we decided this was the race, and it panned out, thank God. Well done to Lisa at home. She's watching. Lawrence in Cape Town, and to the grandchildren, Mia, everybody. And once again, big thank you to my staff at home and Alesh for all his support.
Well, we wish you all the best with this individual, Dennis. But before you leave us, in the next race, I see your filly is quietly fancied as well.
Yeah, she's a smart filly. We had a few issues as a baby. She has ability, but I don't like the draw. I think the draw is a big factor. there, but having Anton on, well, we'll leave that to his expertise. But I'm hoping that she could put if she runs in the first 4, I'll be very chuffed.
Anything else?
No vibrations in the next celebration time.
Quick though, Den, he hasn't recaptured his best form, has he?
I thought the merit rated smacked,
high.
yeah, and what do you do with that? So you try and run him, and when he runs second, they give him 2 or 3, and then when he runs nowhere, they take nothing off, But he has come down in the ratings, but this is not his mission. He's got something else to throw.
Well, all the best with this individual and all the best with the balance of your runners as well.
Thank you, and thanks to Bonji's overseas, he did some work on it as well. And once again to Alicia and Lisa, thank you. I appreciate it.
Lovely. Dennis Bosch, let's get jockey Anton Marcus in. Anton, floor is yours. There was confidence coming through from the camp. I spoke to Alesh earlier on today as well. He was very confident.
Yeah, just a very nice horse, Deej, I done a little bit of work on him. He wasn't fully wound up. We're just hoping that on ability alone it might get him through. And as you saw today, it did. I was testament to his courage, Second horse went past him 3/4 of a length. Very courageous, Wendy's.
Yeah, he seems to have a racing brain. That's the way I put it when I chatted to somebody just coming out of the studio, because horses were coming out at you, but he was always going to be in a fight.
I think it was just his natural ability that got him through, So hopefully there's a bit of room for improvement, and I think Alicia's got a nice one in his hands. And I thought, good job by Dennis to bring him out first time out as well.
Not often we get you back, so maybe you can touch on your runners to come. Anton, you like anything else?
I thought I had a competitive card. I can't tell you much about the filly in the next. I saw the draw. I thought it might be pretty tough from there, despite the fact that I don't know much about it. It's a shocking draw. It's not easy, Sean's horses, I think they both got to have a bit of a chance. I would have been happier with a 6 furlong for penultimate. He's an incredibly keen horse, but he's come down in the ratings considerably. But he's going to need a bit to go his way. But if he has a bit of luck, and if he settles, I think it all depends on whether he settles or not. If he settles, I think he'll be very competitive.
And that horse, Kaolo, hasn't won in some time. She won early as a juvenile, but she's also come down in the ratings, Anton.
She has, she shows a fair amount at home. She probably shows a bit more at home than what she's shown on the track, So I know she's coming back from a 10, but I think she could come out fresh, Deez.
Thanks for that.
Thank you.
Well done. Nice start, Anton Marcus. Let's get Alesh Naidu in. Firstly, Alesh, thanks for taking my call earlier on today. I appreciate your confidence that came through, which was passed on to the public, and you seem to have a lovely horse on your hands.
Yeah, we were quite bullish on this horse here today, and I want to say thank you to Dennis Bosch. He was on the top of the horse from day one I brought it, and I want to say thank you to Des. Des, I didn't buy this horse from Azzy. He went for this horse previously and he couldn't get it. He told me, please go and ask Mr. Azzy that he wants this horse, and I bought it that way.
Well, lovely. It could turn out to be a nice horse for you. Does this horse qualify for the $1 million in Cape Town, Alesh?
Yes, definitely qualifies for that race.
So that's going to be the next mission for him?
Yeah, we'll still, no rush, still time. It's in January, that race. We'll still have another run over here and then get over there.
Your colours feature prominently this evening. Maybe you can guide the guys out there. You got green eyes, and I see Mind Your Business now gets a run as well.
Yeah, I like all my runners today, and I hope for a good day. And I want to say well done to Dennis Bosch, well done to Des, well done to Anton Marcus, and I'll dedicate this win to my granddaughter in Cape Town, Leah.
Well done, Alesh.
Thank you.
Lovely. Alesh Naidu, Pippa Mickelborough, the breeder, well done to you. Oratorio, the stallion, Dennis Bosch, the trainer, Anton Marcus, 7-3. Those were the first two numbers past the post. It was then number 1, Taranaki, and number 6, Dragida. Coming up next will be the first exotic this evening. It's race number 2, the start of the bipod, 17:10, 10 past